I passed through all the internship process, and then in fact, I was doing the coding and all that, but then it was just one question that made them to put me down, where they asked me that what tools do I use to solve problem. They'll give you real life question. I mentioned the tools, and the HR was like, yo, honestly, the tools I've mentioned, they are not really enough. Yeah, they're expecting so much more tools that I use. Like when I get a code error, which platforms, what do I use to fix the code, or yeah. So platforms like Stack Overflow were there, MDN Web Docs, and the rest. Mention them all. Yeah, Replit is there. You can get support, even dev support from those who are still. So all that I'm trying to say is that we still need to learn how to do certain things in a manual way. We also look at positions in CSS. Yes, sometimes when you're scrolling, so that a navbar will stick to the top, it will not be moving. That's CSS positions that we use to alter that functionality. We'll look at that very well. We'll practice it. Yes. Are you full stack developer? Yeah, I'm a full stack developer, senior. I'm a full stack developer. Okay. All right. Adunkule is still there. Wow. Folashade Adunkule. Folashade, are you an IT student? All right. She's a lady and she's very serious. All right. I see that she's very consistent in most of our classes. So we will look at flex boxes. For the flex boxes, I need to take my time. Okay. So I need to take my time and then teach you the flexbox very well. People, when you are coding as a backend developer, you would like to see things appear at the front end so that you be interacting with it. Yeah, I wanted to skip that process by doing backend first, and then I saw that no, I wasn't seeing the things that I'm coding, and I had to do the front end. Be honest. And it was very interesting. It was very sweet. It was very sweet. When you are coding and then you are seeing the thing appear at the page, it's just nice. It's interesting. So understanding your HTML and CSS can make you create nice layout, like very, very beautiful layout. Any layout that comes in your mind, the code that you need to type to create that for you. Straight up, you're good to go. Then I said we'll look at flexboxes, we'll look at positions, starting a link, and then the text manipulation too as well. And today we looked at the box model. The box model, that is all we need to understand. This thing, the content, the padding, the border, the margin. Once you just understand all this, man, you control things in your website. You just be typing and be giving them, then they will just be responding and be moving. That is all. This is what we call the box model. When you understand the box model, you are just okay with CSS. You are good to go. All right. So there is no assignment for today, no class assignment for today. God willing, tomorrow we will proceed with what is left for CSS. All right. So that is it for today. I will meet tomorrow. Okay, someone asked you the meaning of front-end development. So for the front end, you are creating a website that people can see and interact with. For example, when you open jumia.com, whatever you see on your screen, those colors, the display of the cart items. You can even code a e-commerce website cart front end, but then if you don't add back end, functionality will not be there. So that is the front end. But the back end, no, that one is the one that processes the logic. You are coding the if-else conditions. You are coding the one that can be able to tell what data or what pictures should display when the user visits this page. What and what should be displayed. If you are a user and then you are clicking on a button to see your details, your settings, only your settings should display to you. Backend is the one controlling all of that. Backend code, JavaScript can be used, Python can be used, and then it just something that is like wow when you get to backend. But then there is still a debate on whether doing front end first, back end first. There is still a debate as to which one is harder than the other. Which one is harder? I'll not talk about that today. Yeah, I'll not talk about that today. Which one is hard? Is it that front end is more difficult than back end? I can tell you that today there are people who are doing specialization. They are just specialized in only back end. Some are just specialized in front end, and they choose to do back end because they feel like front end is difficult for them. They tried HTML, and when they got to CSS, it was like hell. Just like a hell. They wouldn't get like seeing through. So they felt like front end is not for them. There are people like that. So they just go ahead and do the back end. But then they will understand how to plug the back end to the front